Just because it's normal now doesn't mean it's right at all.
There are things which are right, they can be adapted from there, and things which are wrong, you can live it according to your norms. And how do you think they are not right? Okay.
It's hard to take the
No,
flour out of a chapati once you cook it. So when that stuff is mixed in, it's hard to take it out. But I hear what you're saying. Not all women will cheat. Don't hear me for saying like, oh, I want a village woman because all these women in the city. No, it's the most likely woman to have a lifestyle that allows her to be in a position.
Whenever she get a chance to be exposed, to come back and I will be that girl who is
who, the village
totally
girl?
Yeah, she will cheat too.
No, she will cheat.
She will.
Like, it's better getting someone.
No,
what I'm trying to say
but the way she does
it's better get someone who is exposed, who can literally sort out which are
it's not
rather than getting someone from the village who knows nothing. Whenever she get a time to be exposed, my brother will be here crying and
I'll be ready to be a man.
Boom!
I'll be beating.
To me, I don't like that idea.
No, me too.
Yeah,
I hate a person
cannot
who
do
is
that.
not. Sure, I don't want a person who is not exposed. God
No, but
forbid.
it's not about
I
that.
want a woman who's not
okay,
exposed.
Oscar.
Because I can
Oscar, do you
expose
think that
There
everybody
are things
who
which
is
they can
exposed?
adapt, they're not okay.
Yes.
For
It's
example,
not about
you
the
can
village.
get
Do you know that some people in the village even expose?
Yeah,
The only thing that
yeah.
differentiates people in the village is the distance.
No, apart from the distance, there are things maybe they don't know, there are things which are
Even our
modern.
villages
There
are
are
becoming
some people in
exposed.
the village, they don't even know how to use the phone, they don't know even to integrate,
She
they
better
don't
know how to
even
call
know how
one
to
person.
read, they don't even know how to get you,
Hello?
No,
They
you're
don't
just
go to
thinking
fast
of
food.
this small perspective.
Yeah,
You
no
have
password on
Yeah,
the phone.
no password.
Listen, how
She
are
has
you
one
going to
contact.
raise-
Yeah.
She has one app.
Listen,
Yeah.
how are we going to raise the children, the person
Easy.
from the
Wait,
village? Because
easy.
she
Here's the
doesn't
thing.
know a lot
A
of
village
things.
woman.
You need a mother who can raise children
I need
according
a
to
woman.
how the world is.
No.
A mother who can talk to the
No.
children
Let me
like
tell
the
you what I
running
need.
issue, the cross-cutting
Okay.
issues. Do you think that a mother in the village can talk about sexuality? No, they can't.
Let me tell
Do
you.
you think
No,
a
they
mother
can't.
can?
They
No,
can't.
they
Let me-
can't.
wait,
No, they
wait.
can't.
Let
They'll
me
talk it in
defend
their
my point.
outdated
Secretly,
ways.
yeah.
Do
Let
you
me
know about the
defend my
female
point.
circumcision part? Could they be able to address it in a
This would be a
modern
good
way?
topic.
No,
Ask her.
that's
Get some ladies
how
to
can
talk
you,
about
how
this
can you tell our
topic.
children how to be exposed to the digital
I
world?
wouldn't want
There
her
are
to.
scams,
I
there
don't
are
want my
cybercrimes.
wife
You
to
have
teach
your
my
rights.
kids about sex.
What
Now
kind
you
of
have
children
triggered
do you
her.
want to raise?
Not only cybercrime, cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying, they are bullying,
Wait,
discrimination
let me
all
tell you
over.
how I would
Someone
want my
from the
children
village will be
raised.
intimidated.
Wait,
How can you teach your children to defend their rights if you have a
I
person from
don't
the
want to.
No,
Yes, it's
what
true.
kind of
I
children
don't
do you
want
want
to teach them
Don't
that.
they have aspiration? Don't they have dreams to achieve?
Wait, let me
Then
get
how
my
can they
point.
live in this
Can I get
stuff
my point across? Okay. let me
Okay,
tell
wait,
you
listen
what
to
I'm
that
thinking.
first.
Because you've made your point, I understand what you're saying. When I say village woman, what I can substitute that word with is traditionally valued woman. A traditional woman is someone who is raised to be a mother. City girls aren't raised to be a mom. Most of them are raised to
What
work.
you are saying, some of them want to be baby mamas.
They want to be a baby mom.
Do you think that
Wait,
woman
wait, wait,
who
wait.
is going
Some
to be a
women-
man that doesn't have dreams to
some
achieve or doesn't
women-
want to be someone she wants to
Is
she
it
has
fair?
aspires. Do
Let
you
me-
think we are just born to become mothers?
Let me say this.
We were
Is
not
it-
just become mothers.
Is it fair?
You are born to
Is it
give
fair?
back
I
to
have
children.
dreams I need to achieve. I need to
that's-
see myself
that-
in another elevating point.
Man.
It doesn't mean when I become to be maybe a doctor, when I become
That's-
to be a
you-
teacher, when I become to be a nurse, I'll fail to raise my children.
So
That's
I
not the
don't want a
point.
woman
I
who wants to
can
be a
raise.
nurse. I want a woman that wants to be a full-time mother. That's
a bullshit,
wait,
bro.
Some women want
I
that.
can just-
Some women
no,
want
I
that.
can-
Yeah.
I can just
Wait, wait,
sit
wait.
and-
Not
and-
all,
saying-
some.
Because
some.
now you're offended
It's
by
like
the fact
me
that a mother
supporting
wants to be
you.
a mother.
No,
Is
the
it
fact
offensive to say
it's
that
like
those
me
women want
supporting
that
your
and you want
dreams.
this? Are they wrong for wanting to be a mother? Some women
Women,
don't,
no,
some
it's-
women do.
it's- they're
So
not
don't
exposed,
tell
they're
those
not that-
women
no, it's-
that they're wrong for wanting what they naturally want. You want that because you were exposed to that. They
Period.
want what they want
Do you
because they
think
were
you would
exposed to
have
what
wanted
they
if
want.
you were not
No, they
exposed?
were
If
not
you were not exposed,
exactly.
would you
You
have
would want
wanted it?
it.
No. So you're saying these women are, oh, they're so stupid for wanting to be a mother. Some women naturally want to be a mother. Some women want to be a doctor. They have different opinions because they have different ideas. Don't say that the women
That's
who
why,
genuinely want to be a mother are
Have you ever
wrong. They're
listened to
not
their
wrong.
stories? Have you ever been to them? Have you ever listened
I
to their
have.
stories?
And a lot of
Don't
them
they
say,
want to be
"I wanna be
people
a mom."
who they want to become? It's not a part of being a
Because
man.
this is not something men want to deal with. A man doesn't want to have an argument with his wife about principles that are established in society.
Yeah.
Society was built on the mother
You're
is the
talking
person
about
who works
neoliberal
at home.
society, patriotic
All
society is what we're
societies.
talking about.
Because now you're talking about systems introduced by Westernizers.
No, it's not
They,
about the system,
they,
bro.
you know,
What
feminism
I'm
was
talking
created
about
because
is about
in the
me
United
having
States,
my-
in the
having-
United States, the United States government wanted to double their taxes. So how do you double the taxes? You have to get more people to work.
Yeah.
More people working means women
We're not
working.
going to
The
allow you to go
government
to the
only
village.
allowed
Why
women
is
to
it
work
with things
because
like-
women
and they
wanted
have-
rights, but they taught these women to want rights. You can teach a child to want to be a doctor or an actor. It's how you train them. They are open to anything you give them. If a woman is trained to want to be a worker, she will become a worker. If a woman is trained to want to be a mother, she'll want to be a mother. Yes, there's some women.
Do you think
Yeah,
women
let me
being a
finish my point.
mother, that's
Let me finish, because I let you go on. We have to discuss this civilly,
But
not
we need to
just.
start from-
No.
Yeah, that's-
So when you argue like that,
Because she's
no
leaving us
man,
behind.
no man on earth wants a woman he has to argue with. Women have the ability to be submissive but still be in control. That's women's gift. When a
Yeah.
woman tries to be in control, she's doing the man's gift. The woman's gift is that if he's a king and you're a queen, she can go into this man's head and get him to do what she wants, if she knows how to do it correctly. That's what
Right.
women have always been able to do. That's their gift. He has the ability to do what he does in the world, but she has the ability to control him, and he's doing what he does in the world. So really, she has more power. In chess, the most powerful piece is the what? The queen. Have you played chess?
Chess,
The most powerful piece on the
Yeah,
board
queens.
is a queen.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because the king has all the authority when you look at her. The queen has the ability to do more. That womanly ability is reserved only for
That's how
women.
Queen Elizabeth was ruling the.
Exactly.
So powerful. And it's going to, he ruled it more than the king.
Yeah, what they say behind every great man is an even greater woman. That's how it is. But the man doesn't want to be in competition with his wife. A man's natural desire. This is, you can say, oh, it's feminism. Oh, that's so sexist. Oh, that's an old idea. But naturally, a man wants to be in control. That doesn't mean he needs to control you. It just means he wants to be able to be the one who provides for you. Men do what they do so they could provide for the woman they love. Simple as that. If the woman is doing that, he's in competition with the woman. Just because the government in another country halfway across the world made their women empowered to go and do what they do, doesn't mean they were right to do it. The world, not just America, not just Africa, the world operated on a system that was very simple. Women are caregivers. They are naturally more likely to be able to raise a child than a man is. The man had to go hunt, he had to fight wars, he had to do everything. Women who want equal rights need that equal rights when the war comes. Because when the war comes, what do? I'm a woman, I have to stay at home.
Yeah.
What do you mean go fight in the war? They're all they become very feminine.
Well,
They
that's what
become
women
very
fight
submissive.
also.
But when there's no problems in society, women say, okay, now we want to be empowered.
Can
Why
women
didn't
also
women
need
want to
the
be
village man?
empowered at the time?
Can a woman say she also needs a village man?
They can't.
Oh, why is that? Because a village man can't give her what she wants. So you want a man who can provide you with what you want. Why doesn't the man get to have what he wants? The man wants a woman who submits, who's feminine, who's submissive, who can let him be a man. And the woman wants a man who can be a man. So why doesn't he get the same privilege that you get when you say, I don't want a man that wants a village woman? Because that's not you. You want a man that wants a woman, and I don't know how they say it now, can handle this woman. He doesn't want to handle you. He wants you to have his back. But now women think it's a competition between the man and the woman, and oh, I have to make more money than him, or I have to be in charge, or I can get a job too. The woman's role is not about you do this and I do this. It's about we're a relationship, which makes us a team. You have things that you're good at. I have things I'm good at. We do them together. You're not better than me, and I'm not worse than you. If you have an engine, the engine's most important part is not the cylinder heads, even though they make the car go. It's all of it. Because without the bolts, if the women are the bolts, the details, that engine would fall apart. You need both. You need everything to make it work. But women and men have fallen out of their roles. And it started with women because women wanted to do something different. And it's not wrong to do something different, but don't let it be a
I think we need to
competition.
start our
Yeah,
program.
tell me, traditional women are. That's how some of the women, some of the men don't want their women to go to work. They want just them to stay at home and
I
be
don't care if
mothers.
my woman works. I really
That's
don't.
that's you. But
I
there's
just
some
want her to
men
be
outside there, they don't want women to work.
I know.
They just want women to be at home giving birth to children without even looking their per capita income, without looking the birth rates, I mean the interval. How are you going to raise those children if you just depend on one power force in the family? It's the time that men and women need all to work.
But I don't believe that.
No,
I
you
don't
don't. No,
believe
you
that
have
a
to
woman's
believe it.
only-
Like,
No,
how
no, I'm
comes a
saying the
man
good
who
part
has
about
more
what
than
you
two
said.
wives, how is he going to take care
How
of
is
the
he going to
family?
manage the
How
family?
are we going
Are
to
you
get out
saying,
of
are you
poverty?
asking if he doesn't have money, how are they going to do it if she
No,
doesn't
no,
get a
no.
job?
Yes.
That
You
makes
know,
sense.
what
See,
I'm
we're
trying to
talking about
say
two different
is,
things. I'm
no,
talking about a
wait,
man who has his finances together, not a man who's poor. No,
No, I'm
if
talking
a man
about there's
has
a
his
man
life
with the
together.
finance, but he doesn't support the families.
Well, that's
They are
not me.
men.
I wouldn't.
You see, that's the-
who does that? Who
They are.
get a wife?
In Africa,
Well,
they
that's
are.
not
And
me.
in
Yeah.
African tradition, there are men who are very rich and powerful,
And
and
they're
they are born, but they
Yeah.
don't
So of
support
course she
their
has to get a
families.
job.
Yeah.
Of course, in that situation, she
The
has to
problem
get a
is not
job.
getting a job.
Yeah.
The problem is the man who that
He's
says
responsible.
is not responsible, playing the
Irresponsible
duty
man.
roles. It's where the role of a woman comes that she needs to step out from that situation and find a job. That's why we are advocating for women to be able to take
Become
care of
independent.
You should have
become
recorded
independent
30
and
minutes ago.
take
I've
care
done
of
that.
themselves.
But you
This one
know what
is
it sounds
terrible.
like you're saying? You know what it sounds like you're saying? It's the exact argument I'm trying to. I didn't know you were talking about broke men who don't want to take care of their families, or men who just
He
don't want to
cannot
take
be
care.
broke. He
If
can
a
be has
man-
something,
if a
but he
man-
doesn't provide for the family. He just wants a wife who is there at home. I can give you an example. There are
There are so many
guys,
reasons.
there are many husbands who
reasons.
just buy things and put at home,
There is a
but they
many
never
reasons
give
why
their
a
wife
man
money
is
for taking
stable
care of
woman.
themselves.
there's
They
so
cannot
many
even
reasons why
afford
they
buying
mind.
clothes for
Then they
for
shouldn't be
their
having
wife.
kids. Simple as that. They shouldn't be having kids. That's an irresponsible man. But what
Why
I'm
should they
talking
be in a
about
marriage
is,
without children?
what I'm talking about is different. Not women who have, when you said, oh, the woman who just wants to be a mother, how does she know she wants that? Again, my argument immediately moved in the direction of, how do you know you want to be a doctor? Because somebody told you and taught you in the way that was, here's another option. Yes, if she had another option, she might choose to want to work. But if she doesn't have to, most of the women I've spoken to in the village, they don't want to have a job. They don't want to work. They want to be mothers. That's normal for them.
Thank
Let's
you.
You're
get that.
raised in a society where people and teachers and everyone,
got a lot
because
of
of this
things to do.
feminism movement, they tell you, you should want to be a doctor. You should want to be this. You don't have to not be
Really?
a mother just because you're going to be a doctor. No, there's a man that wants that. But for the men who just want a woman that wants to be at home, that, as long as that's what both of them want, nobody's forcing anybody to not work, and nobody's forcing anybody to stay at home. That's fair. It's a relationship. You have to work with the person. And it's different for each person in each relationship. That's all I'm saying.
Like
So
what?
when you get upset at the fact that some women want to be mothers, that's a gift.
No, there are
They
women who are
wanna
very
be mothers.
educated, they have good jobs, but they usually quit their job when they're married because the guy is very maybe supportive.
That's their
and the
husband.
man is taking good care of the family and he is responsible.
Yeah.
That's it's okay because we all know what we want and we are working as a team. But I'm talking about those people who do not have those education or they know nothing about being in a
Villages.
relationship. They are being in a village. They're all submissive. They always
Then
are there
that's
to
good
what?
for the man who wants a submissive woman. Some men just want that. And if she hasn't been exposed to anything, then she doesn't know she's suffering. She, in her
But I
mind,
think that's something that she's entitled as a woman. She can't get it from a man.
what is she entitled
Like
to?
for example, maybe the land owning property. They can't even own
Does
property.
she want to own property?
Exactly.
Some
she
women don't
wants.
want to.
Exactly, she wants, but she's
Some
not
women
that
don't.
privileged just because of the norms, which are there in the.
Because remember, some
society.
people are okay with having less. When I say I want a village woman, I'm not saying I want a woman who doesn't know anything. I'm saying, you can exchange the words for it. I'm saying I want a woman who wants less. Someone who's okay with a dress that doesn't cost $300. Or someone who's
But you're
okay
having-
with having a phone that doesn't have a screen on it. That's what I mean when I say a woman from the village. All that means to me is a simple woman who wants less. Women, on average, want too much now. That's why men are fighting so hard and stealing and robbing and killing. A lot of them are doing it so they can provide for the women whose needs are going like this. Most women will say, what? I want a man who can take care of me. 6 feet tall. He has to be 2 meters tall. He has to be rich. He has to be, very handsome. He has to be. So they want unrealistic expectations. And then when you look at that woman and say, what do you have to offer him? All they can say is my body. And so what does that make her? In that man's mind, he can never respect her. But a village woman who can provide him with the services, cooking, cleaning, all that stuff, he'll appreciate her more than he'll appreciate a city
without the
woman.
brain.
Yeah, beauty without a brain.
Yeah, nobody
It's
wants
fading off
that.
now.
Yeah.
And nobody wants an handsome man without a brain also. Those things are going
Yeah,
on.
I think I don't
You
know
understand?
how
So
this.
beauty without brain is
I mean,
zero.
I don't understand what
Handsome
we
without
are
brain is
arguing,
zero.
but
We're
what
not.
I'm
We're
telling
discussing.
that I'm from a society which we have all been to school. We are always being taught about the domestic chaos. We are always being taught on how to respect man, and we've been taught about how you can take care of your dreams and how you can be submissive. To a man like.
They teach you how to be submissive to a man.
Parents, yeah, my mom has been to school. My
It's
dad
okay,
has
thank
been
you
to
so
school.
much.
But
We're gonna have to discuss this another
Dad.
day. I didn't know they were teaching y'all how to be a submissive woman.
no, we're always been taught like how to respect men.
Close up
Yeah,
my-
We are
see,
being
it's
taught.
it's good to be fortunate to have a good parents. Parental
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't
you
mean someone been
call
to
it good
school.
parenting. Some people
It's
will
not a
actually,
You know, when you are
Good
taught,
parenting.
when you are taught well, and you are disciplined, well organized, responsible, so it happens. Say charity begins at home.
yes, it
It
does.
starts from home. You understand? And that's what I tell people. The society you grow up from, the place you are being raised, can affect you positive or negatively.
Yeah, you're right.